There are many types of structures. I wrote about this in Field of Weeds. How the structures we've made reveal something about our consciousness. How many boundaries, borders, fences, walls. Our world is confined to public spaces and the easements between them, thoroughfares, sidewalks. I grew up in an impenetrable wilderness. There were fences, barbed wire, easily crossed, and vast distances of unbroken forest and fields left to go wild, and no one, not even a single friend, to hinder me. Everything is parceled off. The satellite images of Google Earth show it in fine detail. A patchwork, a mosaic of fields. We've changed the terrain substantially from what it was. There's no way to pass freely through the fields, to know them. Our understanding of the world, and by extension ourselves, is from outside the fence, the gate, the latch, all of it cordoned off. In our inexorable move toward the cities, the hive, we have become prisoners. There's little freedom. The restrictions we face, there's no point that we aren't confounded by them. We can only enjoy whatever land we can pay for and whatever public space is left to us. Our world is one of constraint, sacrifice. To learn discipline is to learn to breathe. The dance, the drill. The child cries because it has come across one of these obstacles, limitations, constraints. This is how we live, from within the confines of our own property, never knowing the open expanse.
Is this a metaphor?
Are you a Zen monk? Yes, I am. I didn't know they still had those. You having a hard time? I didn't follow the plan. If I would have followed the plan, I would have been okay. To realize your true nature, it's beyond your native ability. Why? To penetrate through the morass, the Buddha developed a structure to help us deconstruct all the work we've done in becoming mature adults. Since society doesn't include the realization of our self-nature, we have to re-engineer our consciousness. First, he advised against too much sensual pleasure or tormenting the body, as neither are helpful in spiritual development. Then he introduced the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. He said he attained enlightenment only after he understood these truths, that of suffering, its cause, its end, and the way to its end. He didn't focus on meditation itself, but a larger framework that included teachings on view, conduct, livelihood, and resolve. When you look deeply into the structure of the universe, you realize the interconnectedness of all things. Seeing this, your conduct with others bears the result, a barometer of the depth of your understanding. Similarly, your livelihood, what you do in this world, the focus changes when you look at it with a broader lens. As your practice deepens, you develop the resolve to see it through, to realize your true nature. After giving his students time to absorb and utilize the teachings, there was a remarkable pivot to the transcendental, where he refuted all of it. I know this one. Everything is included in the pure and clear Dharmakaya. Right, it was orchestrated, right? He built a framework that was later left behind. This isn't unique to Buddhism. I've seen it used in technical and literary works where the idea required a metaphor that led to a second one that revealed something even more profound. I've always been attracted to abandoned fields where the natural forces won against someone's idea. No more clean lines and monotonous order. Instead, a swirling chaos of weeds and flowers, so beautifully arranged. A stand of trees, all the intersecting branches moving in the wind, the scattered light. There's some meaning beyond the simple fact that it exists. It conveys something of its origin, the One. It became alive in me. I first noticed when I had to do the morning bell chant at Musangsa. I'm not a vocalist. I don't have any natural ability with a voice. I could do it, but not clearly. Out of desperation, I recalled the sunlight through the trees, and I found my voice. It took a few years for me to understand this. My voice became the same as the sunlight through the trees. When I chanted from that place, it conveyed the same information. Then it slowly began to dawn on me that I should live this way. Field of weeds. Okay, all right. You're gonna go with that. Just like field of weeds, right? Okay. Yeah, if you want to study meditation, it's best to follow the example of the Buddha and start with structure. Later, once you've freed yourself from your afflictions, any situation is no problem. One thing, before you go dancing in the fields, don't try to do it alone. You need the support of fellow practitioners. In the next episode, Sangha. See you soon.